Let's get back into it. Okay, so we got the where were we? Okay, first house, house of light, personal action, based on rebirth, expression, personality, appearance, first expression, new beginning. So, some of my beautiful collective divines, feminine, my divine masculines, could be in the first house. Okay, having like a rebirth, basically like new beginnings in their life. Some people just start their journey. Some people having an ego debt. You know what I'm saying? Once you have an ego debt, basically automatic is a rebirth, because all the rest of that shit gonna fall into place. So basically, it's a lot of expression going on. Some people, basically couldn't express themselves, is now expressing themselves, or learning how to express themselves, or need to go through this, this, how can I say this dark night. So I had to write down until my tongue, this dark night of soul, so they could learn how to experience all that. Learning, a new personality, getting out that old belief system. Appearance. Some people, go through things, such as they have to, they just want to have this public image on their appearance and people pleasing. So basically, your first expression is how the way you feel about yourself. So that's basically like the first house, new beginnings, rebirth, ego death, stuff like that. You know, let's go on to the second house, individual value. So we know this is the house of substance, all right? So the second house is just based on building your money up, going through your, doing, stuff that you've been wanting to do, being very creative, stepping into that talent side of your creative side. Now this is the most important, validation. Validation comes from yourself first, okay? Before you say, okay, I want to meet my true soulmate, that's the example. Be your own wish fulfillment. That's basically validation. You don't need validation from no one to say what you should do, how you should do it. Basically like that. Okay, ownership. Take ownership of your accountability. A lot of people don't do that. They don't take accountability. That's basically what ownership is. And standing in your power. Okay, ownership is also basically, some people want to be an owner of their business. Some people want to just be, an owner, take control of their own life. That's basically what ownership is. Self-esteem, building self-esteem up. Some people are in the second house working on their self-esteem. Some people, haven't really seen, some people feel like they can work on their self-esteem. So that's something where people is also in the second house, seeing how can they work on this and stop people pleasing, stop getting validation from others, because some people don't know their work. Okay, so some people is working on self-esteem. Some people, in the second house, seeing how can they go by, working on their self-esteem, building their self-worth, not having to get validation of people pleasing. Survival skills. Okay, people also, some of y'all, my collectives, basically it's like a survival skills, basically to learn how to be alone, like basically eliminate things in your life, eliminate people that no longer serve you. Basically learning to stand on your own. Some of y'all are in home mode, solitude mode. Like basically learning to be strong on your own. That's basically like survival skills. Basically learning to just not look at money as, okay, I got to have it. Basically the things around me, I'm thankful and grateful for. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I already have what I'm manifesting. Okay, so it's basically like, the survival skills. So some of y'all are in a second house, basically, working on that. Okay, so we got not know. This is my favorite card. Not know. We all know what that is. That's basically like your soul growth. That's basically when you work and come from out your south node, 3D. Okay, you going into that 5D. So it's basically like you are growing. You outgrowing people. You outgrowing things. Old belief system and stuff. So basically that what not know is. Once you step in your not know, you good. You know what I'm saying? But it still doesn't mean, okay, I'm finished on my journey. No, this is what a journey is all about. A journey is never finished. A journey is basically about learning lessons in life. Okay? You're going to keep learning lessons in life. But when you step in your not know and you get out that south node is like 3D thinking. When you step in that not know, you in that 5D. Okay? So you are good. Okay? Your angels are behind you. You got your soul family all around you. You can manifest anything. You are a magician. Okay? So basically, when you step in the not know, you basically heal other people. You can start helping other people, which you was taught. Okay, with your spiritual gifts, right? Okay, Uranus. So Uranus is correspond with Aquarius in the 11th house. That's my not node, okay? So Uranus basically talk about like magician. I just got from talking about that, like manifesting, like basically stepping into that magician energy. Okay, basically spiritual awakening. Like you can manifest anything that you want, but you got to have that high vibration. You got to have those strong intentions for this. Okay, basically being a genius at what you do. Magician is a genius, okay? And if you have that genius mind frame, that genius creative side of you, you are a magician. Basically, like taking time to strategize on things that you want, things that you want to go for, things that you want to do. So basically, like you in that higher mindset of you're not no more in that belief system of society way of thinking, okay? So basically, that's what it's all about. Some of y'all do have Aquarius in the 11th house, or some of y'all can have Aquarius in y'all chart. But some of y'all collectors are in, thinking, embodying that Uranus energy now. Okay, some of y'all working on different projects, creative projects, and stuff like that within Uranus, okay, embodying that Uranus, okay. Some of y'all could be a little nerds, but guess what? Ain't nothing wrong with a nerd. I'd rather be with a nerd than be around a nerd because a nerd could teach me something than to be around low vibrational people that can't teach me shit, and I'm constantly trying to teach them and you don't want to learn, okay. So we have South Node now. We all know what that is. Come on, 3D all day. South node is basically when you vibing in your low vibration, okay? Basically, you are not woke. You are still asleep, okay? Basically, we just talked about not node, okay? So we know not node is basically like soul growth. Basically, it's when you stepping into that high vibration. You on that journey of no more belief of society way of thinking. But when you in South node, it's basically like you believing, you going by religion factors. You basically have a certain mindset that you go by, your family go by, your friends go by. You basically people pleasing. You basically don't want change. So basically that's what South Node is for you to step out your South Node to get into your North Node. Not to stay in your South Node, okay? So basically that's what we talk about with the South Node. I am trying to keep it short because astrology, you could talk about this for hours, okay? And I don't want to keep it too long because I already had to break it down in certain parts. But let's keep it moving. Okay, we got Taurus. Taurus is a fixed earth sign. We know that Taurus, they're stubborn, but they're loyal as hell and they're all about their money, okay? Taurus basically don't need validation, okay? I'm talking about the ones that's on their journey, the ones that went through the inner work, okay? Because we all know that low vibrational Taurus could be stubborn as hell, don't get me wrong, and they could do some devious shit. But in reality, Taurus are sweet. My son is a Taurus, and he is stubborn as hell. It take a long time for them to get out their stubbornness, but they're sweet and they all about money, love making money, okay? Basically, Taurus is all about validation, stability. Taurus, they love stability. That's one thing about a Taurus. If you ever dealt with a Taurus, that's one thing about a Taurus, will not be in stability. Okay, unless they in that low vibrational state. Like I say, haven't done the work. Okay, purpose. Comfortable a life. When you're around a Taurus, you will feel so comfortable. Okay, they make you feel comfortable. Okay, when they have, you're gonna have. A Taurus is basically like if I have, basically that's what Taurus is. If I have. So if I have, you have. Okay, Taurus gonna always make sure they have. Taurus gonna always make sure they're stable. Okay, Taurus gonna always make sure they have validation within themselves. They don't need validation from anyone else. They loyal, they grounded. Okay, so let's move on. We got the fourth house, house of transformation, inner foundation. So this is basically like talking about family. We talking about ancestors patterns. We talking about bloodline. Okay, when we talk about in the fourth house, so some of y'all could be working on this in the fourth house. Some of y'all could be embodying the fourth house right now. Okay, mother. Some of y'all are mothers. Some of y'all could be dealing with y'all mother, a child mother, family. Some of y'all could have a family with y'all child mother, or just be going through something with y'all mother and y'all family. Okay, home base. We talking about home, which is family, okay? Endorsing values, beginning and ending. So some things you could be working out with family from the beginning to the end. I guess you're trying to basically see where this all began and where can I end it. How can I break these curses? How can I break these ancestors' patterns? How can I break all this down? Some people do this because they really want to see, can I take these people with me on my journey? Is these people for me? So that's one thing about inner foundation. Okay, now we're working with the inner foundation, with the family, with the home, like with the home base. So we have to see, how can we work out these issues? How can I work out my issues? So that's basically like what the fourth house is. Inner foundation. Okay, building up that inner foundation before you can build up your outer foundation. Okay. And this is based on solid foundation. Okay, inner foundation is solid foundation. Okay, so it is, like I said, it's a house of transformation. Okay, like basically how many people I can help, how many people that want to be helped, how many people that can I take with me, or can I not? So it's basically like working on home base. Okay. Pisces, some of y'all could be Pisces, some of y'all could be Pisces Sun, Pisces Moon, Rising Venus, okay? Pisces, I believe. So Pisces have a lot of belief in them. They're mutual water signs. Pisces is also emotional. Pisces is also guidance of the moon, okay? You don't really hear that very often with Pisces, they're the guidance of the moon, but really they are the guidance of the moon, okay? Pisces is ruled by Neptune and Jupiter, okay? Pisces, they hold a lot of faith. Sometimes they could lose faith and hope at times, okay? In that low vibrational state. Pisces also is very dedicated to their family. They dedicated to their friends and the ones that's around them. They ride hard, they love hard. But Pisces could also be emotionally unstable at times too. They could be emotionally unavailable. But at the end of the day, once they do their inner work, they are this beautiful goddess of the moon. I mean, a goddess is fucking beautiful, amazing, right? Compassionate, very compassionate, because they're water signs. They're emotional, and don't get me wrong. When I say emotion, I don't mean cry, baby. They cry all the time. No, I'm talking about just have that heart. When someone cries, they cry. They feel their pain. Be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Water signs are basically like empaths. Okay, they could feel people energy. My sister is a Pisces, and before I must got on a journey, I look back at it now like, damn, my sister was feeling people energy, and I wonder, like, girl, how you could tell her you don't know that person? That because she was feeling it, and she probably must know she's an empath. But now since on my journey, I know that she was an empath the whole time. I didn't must know I was an empath. Okay, so water signs are most likely to be empaths. They're very intuitive. Water signs are very intuitive, and they are empaths. Okay, but some low vibrational water signs, I'm gonna be real, they don't even must know that they empaths. Okay, they just know that this person energy ain't right. I ain't vibing with this person, but they don't know how and why they feel this person energy. Also, Pisces have unconditional service. Basically, talk about unconditional love. They have unconditional service. So some water signs are service. Okay, so this water signs. I'm going to say Pisces, okay? But I'm going to say all water signs. All water signs basically do things unconditional without wanting anything back. Without, okay, well, I gave you this, you got to give me this back. No, whatever they do from their heart, okay? Now, low vibrational Pisces could be a little messy at times, okay? But they get emotional when you call their ass out. I'm going to keep it real. But for the ones that did the work, went through that experience, went through that process, they basically, it's unconditional service. They love to help people. They don't want anything back from you, okay? So let's move on to Venus, another one of my favorite cards. Venus corresponds with Libra in the 7th house and Taurus in the 2nd house. Venus is beautiful. I'm going to get right into it. Venus is all about beauty, art, very creative, physical love, attraction, affection, and validation. Venus don't need, I got Virgo in Venus, okay? I don't need validation from anyone. Okay, I don't need my man. I don't need my family telling me, oh, well, this and that, you're beautiful. I already know that. Okay? So Venus basically talk about that. You don't need validation from anyone. Okay, I like art. I do art. I'm very creative. I don't need no one to tell me, oh, well, your art is pretty, or you need to touch up on that. I know. This is mine. I don't need validation. I'm my own wish fulfillment. So once you embody that, don't need validation, and you your own wish fulfillment, you already embody that Venus. Okay, Venus are beautiful, and if you beautiful in the inside, you your own wish fulfillment inside. On the outside, you just gonna embody that, embrace that. When people get around your spirit, they're gonna feel that beautiness, that art, that creative side of you. So basically, that's what Venus is talking about. Venus is just beautiful, period. Creative, art body. Okay, and what I mean about art body, basically, are art embodiments. Okay, when you embodiment that Venus, that is beautiful. You are on that creative side, right? You don't need validation. You don't wish fulfillment. Okay, some of y'all Libras, some of y'all Taurus, y'all have this in y'all chart. Okay, Neptune. So let's talk about Neptune. Correspond to Pisces in the 12th house. So Neptune, like I say, is based on faith. Okay, faith is basically is faith is basically like karma too. Some people don't believe in karma, but I do. Okay, so it's based on your faith. Missy. Okay, illusion, compassionate service, and revolution of karma. I just got from saying that. So Neptune is based on karma. Okay, Neptune, when you get, some of y'all do believe in karma. Some people don't believe it. Oh, I don't believe in that, but I do. So what goes around comes around. Okay, reaching good karma is basically doing good, giving back to people. Okay, um, that's basically what good karma is. Okay. Some people say, how do you pay off good karma? You pay off good karma basically by doing good things, open the door for people, helping people. Basically, like just your people that you once couldn't stand to be around. You basically give them a smile, say, I seen you loving life from afar. They don't mean you have to be around them. So that's basically like paying off your karma. So basically, that's what Neptune is about. Fate, basically all about karma, reaching good karma, paying off your karma, being a service to reach good karma. Okay, compassionate, and do it with compassion. Don't just do it just to, okay, well, I'm paying off, this, I'm doing that, I'm trying to do right. Do it with compassion from your heart. Okay, basically getting out this illusion of confusion. Okay, Neptune also deals with that too. So I feel like some people are, keeping the faith, trying to have faith, trying to do right, trying to reach good karma, trying to get out that illusion of confusion with people in their ear, people that's trying to confuse them in their life and stuff like that. Some of y'all are Pisces. Okay, some of y'all are, like I said, in the 12th house, working on that right now, going through embodiment and that Neptune energy. Okay, so we got part of fortune. Okay, so part of fortune is basically like fulfillment, happiness, you know, bringing in that high vibration and good vibes. Okay, basically like a wheel of fortune. Okay.